Well, shortly after our wonderful new City Hall opened about 10 years ago now, we had our first People's Gallery exhibition. Our mayor was Will Wynn, and his wife, Anne Elizabeth Wynn, was an avid art supporter, and she agreed to take the lead in setting up an exhibition of visual arts from Austin artists as part of the celebration of having a new City Hall. And it was such a success. It was wonderful to see all different parts of the arts community gather together at the opening and celebrate the visual arts in Austin. And so it was decided that we would have a continuing exhibition each year called the People's Gallery. And the Economic Development Department took the lead in that. The stated goal of the project is to showcase our fabulous visual arts community in Austin, and also to encourage public dialogue, understanding, and appreciation of the visual arts in general.
I heard about it through my old advisory teacher from high school, and I had just come back to Austin from graduating in Florida with my visual arts degree, and she just told me about this opportunity, and so I looked it up, and it was great because you could enter up to 5 pieces and there was no application fee, so I thought, why not? I'm an artist trying to do my thing.
I believe the first time I heard about it was about 5-6 years ago. I participated at that time. This upcoming version of the People's Gallery, myself and 2 other individuals were jurors selecting artists to be in this year's exhibition.
One of the wonderful things about the exhibition is that it really brings people together. I've seen often new artists that we discover each year. Sometimes it's established artists that move to Austin, and when they are included in the People's Gallery exhibition, it kind of brings them into the fold. It makes them more visible to the full community.
Showing your work here is a great opportunity to get your name out there. Just on opening night alone, there's so many people coming through here, seeing the work, and then it's up for a whole year. It's unmeasurable.
Well, especially as a new artist, it's been a huge honor being here because I can tell people that I'm an artist, and then I can follow up with saying, I also have 2 pieces hanging at the People's Gallery in the City Hall, and it's just sort of some validation that people do like my work and that it inspires me to keep creating.
I've had lots of people tell me that they've seen my work here. I've also had lots of good press coverage because of the work and being in this space in particular, and that's really helped my career advance quite a bit this past year.
It's really a collaborative process putting together this exhibition. The gallery owners, the arts organizations, the individual artists loan their works to the show, and it's really generous and sometimes at quite a cost to them, really.
The media represented by the artists who submitted is a wide array, anything from painting, photography, sculpture.
Mostly when you see an exhibition in a gallery or a museum, the public is invited in after everything is perfect and it's all ready to be seen. But here at City Hall, the people who work in the building and the people who visit the building can see the whole process. They see the de-installation of the work, they see the works being installed, they see some of the problem solving that goes on in terms of putting together an exhibition. And I think that's a really unique opportunity.
It's very much different than a regular gallery or museum setting. First, in terms of the architecture itself, it's quite different from any white box that you would expect for a gallery to be. So the work actually interacts with different elements, the materials used in the space, the angles that you won't necessarily find in any other kind of art space. And then you have also the opportunity to speak to what happens in the building itself through the work.
It's great because it's not just a gallery, it also attracts all sorts of people. People from all over the country, even people from different parts of the world get to come here and as a part of their experience get to see this artwork.
I think a program like this is essential. I'm so glad that it exists because it not only gives artists an opportunity to show their work in a public space that has lots of traffic, but it also validates our work saying that it's important enough to be shown in a space as important as City Hall.
There's really just no excuse not to enter your work. And as an upcoming artist or an established artist, it's just a great place to have your work because it's not just a gallery. And so it attracts people who are just walking on the street, or city workers, or your friends and family can come. It's a very open space for people to come see different types of work. So I think as an artist, you just have to do it.